All the young filmmakers think they're going to Sundance. But the truth is, they're not.
What's going on? What can I do for you?
Well, actually, I'm making a movie, and I don't know if there's anything you could advise.
All right, well, first thing. Do you have a hat? You need a hat. Get a hat. Good hat. You know, head to a Barnes & Noble. Okay, they got a lot of books, making movies, Sid Field, anything. Get the hat, all right?
Yeah, I'll get the hat. Got some great news.
You do?
Yeah. I'm gonna make a film.
That's nice.
I'm gonna take it to Sundance. I think I'm gonna win.
Could you hand me the butter, please?
I quit my job.
What?
Well, I'm
Are
gonna
you
need,
out of your fucking mind?
I'm gonna need all my time to make this film.
Make a film. What do you know about making a film?
How hard can it be? Everybody's making films these days.
Yes, but what do you know about making a film? How are you going to make a film?
I'll learn.
If you make a film, you're going to need actors. Then you're going to have to put an ad in backstage, and then you're going to have all these mental patients sending you headshots from the tri-state area. You're going to need a DP, an AC, a gaffer, a grip, sound people, PAs, and a goddamn best boy.
I have friends.
Yeah, and do your friends have Panavision cameras and HMI lighting? I don't think so. Then you're gonna have to rent the equipment, and they're gonna want insurance, and insurance is money. We don't even have dental insurance.
I've saved money.
Oh, please, you couldn't even afford film stock, which means you're gonna have to shoot it on recans. You're gonna have to get investors. And you know what investors want? Investors want stars. So you're gonna have to go to every little shindig to get a little star attached, and then when she's attached, you're gonna have to go through SAG. And you know what? SAG is going to fuck you.
The Screen Actors Guild?
Yes! And then you're gonna wanna join the DGA. And that's great, because then when you're broke, at least you'll be able to see movies for free.
It doesn't sound that bad.
John, that's the easy part. Then you're gonna have to edit your film, and then you're gonna realize that sound is important. But no, you are too cheap to get a real sound guy.
I'm not cheap. I'm frugal. I'm not...
Oh, and then the lab, because you're nobody, they're gonna find your negative, lose your negative, find your negative. They're gonna give you a heart attack. I'm leaving.
Wait. You're leaving me?
I'm not going through this again.
Can you just wait can you wait 1 second, please?
What?
Where do I go for the actors again?
Backstage.
Hi, you're casting us?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're David?
Yes. Come on in.
I'm trying to cast something. I brought an ad
Okay.
I was hoping that I could place with you.
Okay. Let's see.
If you could just see.
Independent, non-union, no pay. Okay, a couple of things. We can't say great script.
You can't say...
Right, because it's from the point of view that backstage is stating that a job or a position is available. So we don't know that it's a great script. We would just, we just have to take that out altogether.
You can't trust that it's... I mean, if I...
Well, whether it is or not, that's so subjective.
no, but it's good. That's why.
Yeah, well, no, I'm not saying that it's not. It may or may not be. We just have a policy where we don't say great script, wonderful job. It's the same thing as saying this is a wonderful job. We don't know it's a wonderful job. So we just can't say anything about the quality of the project.
I see.
You can say, I'm looking for great actors, because that's what you're looking for.
Right.
But you can't say that your thing, whatever it is great, because that's so subjective.
Okay.
And going to Sundance next year,
Yeah,
that's, I mean, you can say producer intends to apply, I mean, unless you've got a guarantee. Is the festival saying, yes, your movie is in Sundance, or?
Well, we haven't approached them yet, but it's
Oh,
a
okay.
great, I mean, I said it's a great
Then-
script, that's
okay,
why.
okay. What we have to say then is some words to the effect like, producer will apply to have the film at the Sundance Festival next year, something like that, so that the actors know. I mean, if I were to read this, I would think that, oh, they're definitely going. Now, you've got Okay, one of the actresses, full frontal nudity. Okay, when there's any nudity involved, we ask for a couple of things. Is there any nudity for the other woman, by the way?
No, there's
Okay.
no nudity.
Okay, whenever there's nudity involved, we ask, number one, if you can get us the scenes in the script where the nudity is involved, and if you have like a resume or something of your past work, just so we know that it's okay and in the up and up.
So can you have partial nudity, or?
You can have whatever you want. We just need to see the scene.
But but if I'm gonna do a silhouette shot, I still need to get permission of.
Well, what do you mean by a silhouette shot?
Well, I'm saying if I just pan across a naked woman, I have to.
Just let us see this. You know, if you have the scene, you know, just so we have an idea. It's
Well,
just
all
it's
right.
just so that
So
you
you're saying
know.
you can't put it in right now unless you see the scene. Because we haven't written it yet. That's the problem.
Oh.
But it's, I mean,
All right, well, do you have-
the rest of the script is good? I assume. That's gonna-
Okay, well, do you have like do you have your resume of films that you've done, or like?
I don't have it with me.
We get a lot of casting notices where it says, you know, beautiful, gorgeous young woman in her 20s, some nudity, and it turns out to be a porno film. So we just want to be sure, like, if I were an actress.
Yeah, but porno film's not gonna go to Sundance, so.
Yeah, but that's why we're saying.
Oh, I see.
You're saying that you're going to you know, it says
Oh,
here
I-
going to
So
Sundance,
you're
but
saying if I were lying and not.
right,
I
right,
see.
which I don't know if you are or not, but we just have to make sure that you're not.
Well, next year I think we'll.
Right. Okay. Right. Right.
So we could just get someone else naked who didn't see the ad to do it later.
If you didn't get them through backstage,
I see, okay.
You know, I mean, that's up to
Or
you.
I could come back for naked people later.
Hi, Robbie?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm John.
Hey, John, how you
How are you?
doing?
I heard you were making a film, and I was hoping that maybe I could ask you some questions.
Oh, sure.
So what's it like to go through this process?
You're gonna go through 1,000 different days that you just feel like saying, no matter how determined you are, that you just feel like saying, I can't do it. You're gonna get battled by everything from raising money, which was hell for us.
Yeah, really.
How much did you have to raise, like 20,000?
We actually
No,
yeah.
it was 250,000, and it was really hard. It was really hard because it's it's your first time out, so nobody has any faith in you, and everybody says get the money from your rich uncle. We're like, we don't have a rich uncle, so we found people that read the script and they loved it and invested money, not to mention maxed out our credit cards and the whole thing. So.
I'm getting ready to start making a film. And so I saw the ad that says you can make a film in about 6 weeks. So I thought that's probably better than spending 8 months or whatever it is.
We can show you how to work the cameras, how to work the lights. We can help you with your screenplay. We can provide you with guidance, but ultimately, you're the person who has to bring the talent.
I don't have a lot of money. So do you have any types of scholarship programs?
No, not really. Unfortunately, filmmaking is a very expensive hobby.
Have a lot of people come here and go on to Sundance?
Well, the school's relatively young. I'm not really sure, actually. When the students leave, we're not really sure where they go.
What are you planning to do after this film?
I really don't know where to go from here. I'd like to continue doing stuff like this, maybe go to color or longer with sound. But I really don't know where to go from here.
Don't worry, sir. We're gonna fix it in post. It's gonna be fine.
Hi, John.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Wow, it's nice to be here. Whew.
How come you dress so sloppily?
Well, I have some news to tell you. Today, I quit my job. Yeah,
Oh.
but that's not even the news I have to tell you.
Oh.
It's even bigger than that.
Oh, I think I know. Come,
You
sit
think you know?
down. Yes. Yes.
You know?
I know. I want to tell you.
I've told like 2 people.
It's okay. It's okay, John. I can be really understanding.
Great. Because I feel all alone in this, but hopefully you.
No. You're not alone in this.
Great.
It's okay. It's fine.
I've been so anxious. That's
Oh, yes. It's all right.
nervous. It is?
Yes.
Thank. So, would you be interested in helping, maybe?
Well, I don't think I can help, but I'd like to meet your friend.
You'd like to meet my friend?
Your friend.
What's my friend?
You're gay. Is that right?
I'm a filmmaker. I'm not gay.
You're a gay filmmaker.
No, I'm not a gay filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. I came to tell you I'm about to make a film.
You can't win a festival if you're not gay.
You don't have to be gay to win a festival. I'm going to Sundance, and a lot of people have won Sundance and weren't gay.
You have to be gay. to win Sundance.
Why do I have to be
I
gay?
read that. I read it in the papers.
So what kind of films have you guys done?
Well, we've done Married to the Mob, we've done She-Devil, comedies.
I'm making this film that I think is going to win Sundance, and the only thing is I don't have a script right now. So I'm wondering, is it really that important that I write the script before I start?
It could be very helpful to have a script and, so you know what you're shooting.
All stories have a beginning, middle, and an end, not necessarily in that order, as Jean-Luc Godard says. So what happens is that the beginning corresponds to Act 1, the middle corresponds to Act 2, the end corresponds to Act 3, and there's a point at which the beginning turns into the middle, and the middle turns into the end, and those are known as plot points. You build your story with plot points.
Act 1, you get your character up a tree.
Act 2, you shake a stick at him.
Act 3, you get him down the tree.
We actually have a stick that we use.
You've had very good luck with this stick, actually.
This is for divergent plots, so you can just break that off.
Let's all right. So I'm going to put it down on paper. But what's the process?
Start with the main character. Perhaps you'd call him the protagonist.
Who is your story about? And what's the life of that character? And you better know that. You better know when their first affair was, what kind of education they had, what their hopes and dreams and aspirations are. And you know something? The hardest thing creating character is being willing to write shitty dialogue. So you have to be willing to write shitty dialogue in order to get to the really good stuff.
I mean, how long does it really take to write a script?
About 3 to 4 months.
You will hear stories of people writing a screenplay in a week, but that means they may have sat down and written it in a week, but they've thought about it for 6 months. So I tell people, plan on spending 6 weeks to 6 months writing a screenplay. Some people take a year, and that's cool. If it takes you longer than a year, let it go.
Maybe we can meet once a week to get together and work on the script, because you guys seem to know what you're doing.
Well, we're a little busy.
We're working on some projects of our own right now, but we wish you the best of luck.
Well, maybe I could write some stuff, show it to you once in a while.
We could talk about that. Yeah.
Once in a while, yeah, once in a while.
Well, great. So, thanks a lot for your time.
Sure.
Look, we wish you a lot of luck.
Yeah, well, we'll be in touch.
Best of luck, John.
Okay,
All right,
great.
John.
Yeah.
John, don't forget the stick. You'll need it.
How will I know when to use it?
You'll know.
You'll know.
All right. Great. I'll keep it. Thanks a
Take
lot.
care.
I think you got my letter. I was just about writing. We're doing this film,
Right.
and you know, I know you've been to Sundance, and I'm hoping to go. So I'm just. What I sent you was sort of a treatment idea. It was. I just wrote what we're. Yeah, I don't know if you read
the script.
The script, and we're working on it though. It's kind of, but we have an idea. So I'm just, because didn't you do Kiss Me Guido?
Kiss Me Guido, yeah.
Yeah.
And Drugs. I went 2 years.
You actually executive produced that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you like to give money to projects? Is that?
Well, no, I don't like to. I like to get other people to give money to projects. You know what I
Well, yeah, no, who doesn't? Because I'm trying to find money for this project. Do you know if I'm saying, let's say, hypothetically, if I had like a few $100 extra, you think that's going to help me maybe get a film scene?
You mean you want to give a couple $100 to like Jeff Gilmore or somebody like that?
Yeah, whoever that is. I'm
Do you know how
happy
many
to-
films that they had submitted last year? 900.
900
You know
films.
how many got in?
How many?
25. Make the movie. I mean, it may be great.
So you want to make the movie?
Well, look, I can't make any commitments right now.
But you like the idea.
I don't know what the idea is.
People need money to make movies, don't they? I used to have morals about getting money. I mean, back in college, I wouldn't have had gay sex for $1 million.
Thank you, but I did say rare, okay?
Thanks.
Sorry about that. How you been?
I've been all right.
Good. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been crazy. I'm taking so long to get
No,
together.
it's
but
investment
work is-
banking, yeah.
Work has been crazy. The hours insane, but
Things
money's good. So you doing the PA thing still?
No,
You still
actually,
there?
actually, I'm directing.
You're directing the PAs. That's fantastic. That's great. The organized. That's great. You should move up even
Actually,
more.
I'm directing films now. I'm a
That's
director.
Give me a camera. Fantastic. That's wonderful. You sure you don't want food, right?
No, I'm fine. I got the party mix, so.
Great. So I'm starving.
So, what do you think of the film business? You ever? I mean, you're doing well.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
You should
Yeah.
invest. I'm telling you,
Well,
this
I'm
is the
telling you,
business to be in.
Responsibilities are something you don't want. I mean, if I could, I would do anything to have your life. But right now, have you seen the new Mercedes Jeep thing?
I
Whatever
haven't.
is that?
I have no idea.
And you know, I've always had BMWs.
Right, I guess.
What do I do? You know, this is another question. Okay, that's one of a million. You know, I got the place on the east side, but I have to tell the one on the west side. Summer, should I go to Sag Harbor, Amagansett, Aspen Telluride, hand roll, sushi sashimi. You know, it's nuts. It gets crazy.
Yeah,
But I would love to have your life. I would.
My
I would-
life?
yes, I'd sleep every day. You know, it's fantastic. You don't have to answer to anybody.
Well, no. I mean, what are you talking about? You've got the life. I mean, you've got the money. You've got the women. You've got the cars. I haven't even paid off my car. I mean, you've got it.
I guess you're right.
But not that I don't have anything. I mean,
No, you got your health.
yeah.
Hey, ladies, love life, huh?
Well, I
Something?
actually.
I gotta tell you about this model I'm dating right now. She's French, and
She's French.
well, you'll come out. You got somebody now?
Well, actually, we just broke up. But
I did not know you were dating somebody. Wow.
can I get some more water when you get a chance?
What else?
Let me just come right out and say I think you should invest in my project.
Do you have any A1?
Hey, Turley and Associates, who's calling? All right, who's here? Is John? Come on in.
Hi.
Hi, Tom Turley.
Hi, great. John.
How are you? What's your last name?
Fine.
All right.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, I'm looking for some representation.
Give me your resume.
Okay, here you go.
No, you can call me back or not. I don't care. I'm just here right now and I'm on 2 lines. Call me back if you want. What have you been doing? Have you been directing? I mean, is this the Great American Novel?
Well, I've been doing a lot of PA work, but I'm sick of it
That
now.
makes you eligible to be a director. What do you want to do? 5 years from now, what are you? Win an Academy Award? What's up?
I'd like to, but I want to be a director.
Call me back. You all right? How's the kid? Call me back. I'm a little confused. Primarily, I deal with below-the-line people. I also work with some writer-directors. Just call me back. Thanks.
Well, I'm just trying to break into this because I'm working on a film right now on my own, which I want to take to Sundance, and I think I'm going to need representation at that
Well, you also
point.
need a ticket on Delta Airlines. It's the only way to get into Utah, but that's another story. Anyways,
I think I'm
you're
driving.
making a film. You're raising money.
Well, I'm trying to raise money, but the thing is I need to get work and I need to get experience, so I thought if I came to you,
So
maybe...
somebody said, get an agent. You can get work.
Exactly, so I'm wondering if that's the right thing, if there's anything you might...
But you don't have work.
I don't have work.
Catch 22. I know that film was made before you were born, and I know you don't have that type of money. But I know I don't want to get you half pregnant. I'd rather get out before it's before it's too late and you're in trouble. I don't get it because I don't quite know how to help you.
I just want to. I want to shoot anything. I want to get any work that.
Bar
I can get.
mitzvahs, weddings, funerals, you name it.
Anything
You're ready
that
to
pays.
shoot.
I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah, hold on one second. You and I talked about 15 to 20. Can you just wait a minute, please? Thanks. Maybe he'd do it in San Francisco. I'm really sorry. This, even dwarfs started small, I think Herzog said, right?
You probably did say that.
It's a film. What can you do? I mean, I know you want to direct, and I know you've made coffee, but somewhere in between those A and Z, there's a whole gamut of the film business.
I want to direct.
Well, it boils down to money. I mean, and obviously a short end's the cheapest thing you can shoot on, and an unopened can is most expensive. This is a factory seal 1,000-foot can from Kodak, okay? You can tell it's factory seal because you have the tape and the emulsions are up. This can from Kodak's probably around $500. When you buy it from Kodak, at the end of a shoot, they'll have 10 or 20 cans left over, and you'll get some prima donna DP who said, I don't want to shoot on this stuff. It's not straight from Kodak's refrigerator. So you'll end up selling it to some grade B movie. Some guy can't afford to go to Kodak. And this can now would depreciate to around $400 in value just because it's not straight from Kodak. A lot of times the guys would take these cans, they put them up into magazines, and they'd have 5 or 6 magazines lined up. So what would happen is at the end of the day, if they didn't shoot 4 of the magazines, they'd take the 1,000-foot can and they'd pop it back into the can, and that would be known as a recan. And that obviously would depreciate in value. Now basically what would happen, let's assume the guy was shooting, shot 1,000 feet, and then the director didn't like what he was saying or something, they cut it off and there'd be 600 feet left over in the can. So with that 600 feet left over, at the end of the day, you take it from the magazine, you put it back in the can, and that would be called a short end. This is a 800-foot short end. It means 200 feet of the film was shot, and normally what we do is we take 10 feet off and we test it, and when it starts looking like this, it means, guess what, it's black as can be. It's not very good. Well, the best part about these low-budget features is selling to these rich NYU students. They come in with, $50,000, $60,000, and they buy as much film as they want, and then you get the poor kid from City College or Hunter College or starving to death, and they have $200 to their name, and they're scrimping by, and it's just a major difference in the classes because you got the rich kids and the poor kids, and
What do you think?
I think the poor kids make a better film. They got more heart.
So what do you think of my idea?
What are you gonna be doing with it?
I think I'll take it to Sundance.
Really?
I think I can win it.
It's got to be black and white, first of all.
Black and white? All right, I could see black and white. I mean, there were some films that have been done. Clerks, they did in black and white.
Yeah, see?
Pie, I guess, whatever that film was about.
The thing is, you got to take it to the next level, though. I mean, you've got to make it so confusing, so pretentious that no one will understand what's going on.
So you think I'll win an award because people won't know if it's good or not?
Exactly. No one's going to want to admit that they didn't understand it, so they're just going to say it was good. I got an idea. Make a foreign film. Make a French film.
How am I gonna a foreign? You mean like French Canadian?
No, you have to make it like in the style of a French film. With the jump cuts and flash frames, comme Godard ou Truffaut. Tu sais, qui personne va comprendre, qui va toucher les gens. Le cahier du cinéma, la nouvelle vague. Il faut utiliser le montage, et mise en scène, et tous les films français qui sont vraiment artistiques, ça va être génial, ça va être avec la mer et les singes et peut-être un vélo. Robert Guillaume.
Robert Guillaume, I love him. Yeah, you were right on the wavelength with me. I mean, maybe you'd want to be along on the ride, come along in the film. Would you be interested in working with me?
No.
To tell you what you want to know about the industry, to help you with your movie and to do it properly. He's 24 frames per second. He's Mr. Film.
What is a jump cut? A jump cut is a disconcerting mismatch between shots where the action appears to jump from one cut to another. A jump cut is often employed for comedic effect or in pretentious French films.
Hi. I'm Neil Bonham. Hi, nice to meet you. It's a little nervous. I don't even know if I'm here in the right place. I'm looking to make a film to rent some equipment. Is this where I go for a feature?
Certainly. Do you have an idea of what kind of equipment you'll require, or?
Just film equipment. I want to shoot a film. I guess 16 millimeters probably. Do you rent that type of stuff? Or?
Certainly we do. Certainly we do.
Because I don't know if you rent to feature films or TV.
Well, we rent to everything: feature films, television programs, music videos, commercials, whatever.
Well, this is gonna be a feature film.
So why don't I? Here's a rental catalog.
Oh, okay.
Right? Why don't I walk you around and I'll tell you a little bit more about what we do.
Okay, great.
All right.
Thanks.
So we had equipment on Quiz Show and Trees Lounge, Joe's Apartment, City Hall, If Lucy Fell. But
that was a good one.
We also did Kojak, The Godfather, Gloria, Dead Man Walking.
Oh wow.
Most of the Spike Lee films.
I love Spike Lee. Do you remember like which equipment you rented to those people? Because it'd be cool if like I could get like this, what Spike Lee was using for this.
Spike Lee's camera?
Yeah. That would be.
Well, I could probably find that out, what serial number camera he used, although I can't guarantee you're going to get the same results that he and his crew did.
Well, yeah, but I mean, at least it's a head start.
Mm-hmm. The film that these individuals are using, the camera assistants are using, has been exposed already, and what they're basically doing is running a scratch test they're running the film through the camera to make sure that there are no film particles in any of the camera's mechanisms or in the magazines.
Like a hair in the gate?
That's a little different. Something that would actually scratch the film later on, whereas the hair would just be exposed in the front.
Right.
Another thing they'll do is they'll put up all the lenses they're going to use and make sure that they focus to their mark. That is, when you focus at 6 feet, are you really in focus at 6 feet?
I don't know if that Spike Lee one's available. I could go. But I mean, basically, I take any camera except like a Hudson Hawk camera.
Do you have a camera assistant or a director of photography you're working with?
No, I'm going to be looking, I think. I mean, I need somebody because I really don't know what I'm doing.
Well, most of the people who are here today are quite experienced. You might want to talk to one of these guys.
You might be able to help me out.
If they're willing to talk to you, sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Mike?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, hey, how are you?
So it was nice to meet you.
Yeah,
I was just going to ask you some questions, I guess, because I'm trying to rent a camera, and I figure I could use someone maybe like you even to help me. I mean, do you ever go on shoots and help people out?
Well, sure, it's my job. I mean, I go out all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure.
Do you ever sort of an awkward way, do you ever volunteer, I guess, to help out? Because I mean, I'm shooting a low budget.
Oh, well, low budget. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, give me a call. I mean, I'll give you my number and all that stuff.
Oh, really? Okay. No, because
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to try to go to Sundance, that's why.
Oh, yeah, really? Yeah. You have anybody to shoot?
Sorry?
You have a DP already? Because,
No.
someday I'd like to be a DP.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you'd be interested in doing that?
Yeah, yeah.
So what's DP is?
Director of photography.
Oh, yeah, right, I'm
nobody
sorry.
really wants to
Yeah.
be an assistant forever, I guess.
No, no, that's why I'm directing.
Oh,
Because I was PA for a while, so now I'm doing that. Is this your camera?
No, this is the rental house's camera.
So is there film on there? I can't.
No, the film goes on the back here. Slip it in here, you thread the film.
Oh, wow.
We're rolling.
So are these the microphones?
No, those are handles.
Oh, they carry it?
Yeah.
Right.
Just grab it back.
Oh. Looks pretty sturdy. I mean, would you be able to use this? I mean, you know what you're doing with this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I can't afford this. So I mean, if I use a 16, you know what you're doing with that, though, right?
Yeah, sure. Camera's a camera.
Camera, exactly.
Yeah.
So then, if I knew how to use that, I could use this.
No.
Oh. Hey, buddy. See that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh no. The world's gonna end. There's a crack in the sky.
No,
everybody.
No,
There's a crack in the sky. Oh my God. Oh Jesus.
It's worse. It's a hair in the gate. What can I do to get it out? There's got to be some way to get it out.
Use the stick, John.
The stick? You got a 4 on this here. You got a 4 on this. That's what thank you. Thank you very much. 10 meters, they're in the room. What exactly does a DP do?
A director of photography is going to help you to interpret your script and put it into a visual language and be your greatest ally, I would hope.
So what did you do before you were DP to get to where you are?
Well, I spent all my professional life in this business kind of coming up through various jobs to get to shoot. So I was a production assistant, and I was a focus puller, and I was a camera operator.
You were a focus puller. What does that mean?
That is the job of the first assistant cameraman, and he focuses the lens on the subject. Sounds like a very simple thing.
So what's the camera guy doing if someone's focusing it?
Well, the camera operator, the guy who's actually looking through the camera, his job is not focus, although if he sees something blatantly wrong, he's probably going to mention it. However, there is a guy on the set, and his job is solely to focus. And so, as I say, that sounds like a simple thing, but it can be incredibly difficult when the dolly is moving and the actors are moving, and you're switching from one actor talking to another actor talking, and you don't want to interrupt that. So there's somebody there to judge that distance and constantly be adjusting the lens.
So if I get you as a DP, does that mean I also need to get a cinematographer?
Well, this is one area that I can help you out on, because we can save some money. I'll do both those jobs for you.
I heard this term skosh.
on a set once. What does that mean?
A skosh?
Yeah.
What was the context?
Well, he said to move it a skosh.
A skosh. Ah, like open up or close down a skosh. Go in a skosh, come out a skosh. It's a little more than a hair.
A hair, like a hair in the gate?
No, like a skosh, like a titch. Open up a titch.
A titch?
A titch, just a titch. It's not as much as a hair, but less than a skosh.
What does that have to do with? Is it a camera thing?
These are things you won't have to worry about
Okay, no,
if
I'm
you
glad
hire me.
because I am lost beyond belief.
Oh, hi. Hi there, how you doing?
Oh, I'm all right. Doing all right.
Looking for a trade-up?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm looking to sell it. I was reading this book, Feature Filmmaking at Used Car Prices.
Oh, what do you guess? Experimental, low budget, non-narrative kind of thing?
No, actually, it's going to be a feature. I'm going to take it to Sundance.
Not going to Sundance on this, baby.
Why do you say that?
Take a walk with me.
Yeah?
See this car right here?
Yeah.
Who do you think sold me that?
I don't know. Who sold you?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's.
They do the right thing with that.
This car's like a year old.
Who do you think sold me this car?
I don't know.
Kevin Smith made Clerks with it.
My car is worth more
Yeah, it
than
was,
this.
it was early 90s. See this one over here?
Which one?
Mercedes?
Yeah?
Who do you think sold me that? Ed Burns.
Ed Burns sold you that car?
Yeah, made Brothers McMullen on it. I'm going to do you a favor.
What?
I'm not going to buy your car.
Well, you didn't even take a look at it.
I'm planning on going to Sundance with this film, and I'm wondering if there's any equipment you'd recommend to, to make a good Sundance film. Is there any stuff any type of equipment that sort of guarantees a good look?
Well, no, not really.
If I'm doing some simple shots, what type of lighting do you think I need?
The simplest is definitely tungsten lighting or quartz lighting, which is different than HMI lighting. It's much more complicated. If you want to keep it small, you basically want to go with smaller fixtures that you don't need to tie into an electrical box. That's when it gets really complicated. If you can just plug things into the wall, then it keeps it simple.
Yeah, just give me whatever you think I need, maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6, whatever it is.
Well, we don't just rent to anybody. Do you know how to use the equipment? It's very expensive equipment. Did you know the difference between 12.3 and Bates cable?
I guess the 12.3 is more of a numeric system.
Difference between an Inky and a Tweenie?
Is this a big fan?
That is a big fan. High boys?
High boys? You mean like those big chairs?
Double arm sets or?
I might actually come back for that. A meat axe? No, we have craft service people, so that won't be necessary.
Platypus?
It's not an animal film. If that's what
okay. Maffer?
Maffer?
This is a Mayfer, or Maffer clamp. It is used to attach items to a light stand. This is a C47. You know it as a clothespin. It is used to attach gels to lighting barn doors. The barn door is used to channel light from wanted to unwanted areas. This is a stinger, a ridiculous term for an extension cord. An apple box is a sturdy box used to support crew, props, and equipment upon. If you will notice, the apple box is sealed on all 6 sides, making it impossible to put apples into.
Do you think I can get some of this stuff at Home Depot if I can? I mean, not to say I don't want to get it from you, it's just, price is a concern, so.
Right. No, I don't think so.
So, what's up with the Cucaloris? Hey there. I was wondering, you've been highly recommended to do Steadicam, so I came out to meet you. All right, I guess you'll keep walking. Okay. I heard about you Steadicam guys. You're always on the move. It's crazy. Look, I was thinking maybe we could talk about your ideas. My film, I'm trying to do some Steadicam work in it because I love those films like Touch of Evil and The Player and all those films that have Steadicam work where it's a long shot. And I don't know what your experience is with doing those. I mean, obviously you're highly recommended, so you can probably do that type of stuff. But what good is the Steadicam? Oh, I see you're doing a 360 to show. No, that's a cool thing to do. I guess we could have a scene at a round table or something. Can you stop doing that though? It's really getting to me. I don't want any like cool hip. All right, this is getting a little hip for me. I'm just saying, okay, look, I want someone I can work with who understands me, and it seems like maybe we're not jiving. So, you know what? I have your card, and I can give you a call if I need you. All right, maybe it's all right. I know where my car. Look, can you just stay back? Yeah, I'll call you if I need you. So, thanks. Well, that's cool. You can keep up with the car, but for how long? All right.
A Steadicam is an articulated arm attached to a harness that the operator wears. The camera is attached to the arm and precisely counterbalanced with springs. The camera operator does not have to look through the eyepiece, as there is a video screen mounted below the camera.
So, I mean, whether you're naked or not is really not going to be the issue. But I really think you'd be good for this part. I see you've done some community theater, so that would be helpful. There's no pay. Right. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, maybe we can work something out. Okay. Great. Well, then I'll see you tomorrow at 3. Thanks. Bye-bye. What we're going to be doing, you guys are going to play the scene opposite each other, but out. And if you can just, make it fun. It's a little melodramatic. It's a story of my life, and have fun with it. So I'll be over here watching, but don't play to me or the camera. Just play to each other. No. Okay.
I wouldn't say that. How hard can that be?
Listen, every college filmmaker says he's going to win Sundance and go on to be the next Quentin, Smith, Linkletter,
Next Gomez, the more Tarantino. But it's not gonna happen.
Hey, you're wrong! And when I win Sundance, you'll see. Sundance is the answer. I know it is!
You're dreaming. Sundance is not going to change your life. Sundance is not going to make you a better person or raise your kids. Sundance is bull.
Ah! Don't you say that about Sundance. Sundance is real. And I'm going there to win, as God is my witness.
I am going to Sundance next year.
Sundance is the answer. I know it is!
Sundance.
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 Sundance! Woo! As God as my witness, I will win Sundance next year.
We had to go through SAG, Screen Actors Guild, and it's had its own,
And name actors help sell a film, I mean, that's the other thing.
So how does somebody get into SAG?
That's sort of a catch-22. In order to be a member of SAG, you have to work in a SAG film. In order to work on a SAG film, you have to be a member of SAG.
I was wondering how I could maybe get into the Directors Guild.
To become a member of the Directors Guild as a director, you have to work as a director for a signatory company.
What's the difference between a guild and a union?
There isn't one. A guild is a union.
You're putting your own project together?
Right.
So your own company would become signatory to the Directors Guild contract, a low-budget contract, and they would hire you as a director.
So I'd hire myself,
You'd hire
essentially?
yourself. Sure, that's what you're doing now.
What are the SAG minimum?
Under a regular contract, they're currently $576 for the day player and $2,000 for the week.
If I have SAG actors and I don't feed them regularly, do I get meal penalties? Or if I'm not a SAG film, it wouldn't matter?
You have to break performers every 6 hours for a meal. And then if you feed the crew, you have to feed the performers. And if food is not available, then you have to feed the performers.
But if I don't have much money, can I throw out candy bars to supplement the...
No, you have to actually provide a meal. Nutritious, well-balanced meal. Hamburgers and hot dogs don't count.
Today on Chef Tell, cooking for the independent film crew.
Hi, I'm Chef Tell. Today I'm going to show you how to cater for an independent film crew. Very, very low budget. And actually can feed a whole crew for pennies a day. What I have here, I have a big plate, of course. I cook 20 pounds of CDs. Overcook them a little bit, they get much bigger this way. Put them right in here, very nice, very simple. Now we're going to serve some meatballs with it, of course. That's a low budget, 1 meatball, ½ ounce, couple drops of red sauce. If you want to really worry about the money, you can thin out the red sauce with some water. This way it gets a little more out of it. Very nice, very simple. So I want to taste this here. It's very simple. 20 pounds of pasta, ½ ounce of meatball, a little red sauce. I call this Chef Tell's Pasta Surprise. because I'm always surprised if they come back the next day and work another day. I see you.
To order recipe number 2997, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Chef Tell.
If I hired myself, would I be able to afford it, or do you have special rates, or what can I, well, I don't think I could pay for myself.
As the director?
Yeah.
You have the right to negotiate whatever rate you want to pay yourself. You may choose not to pay yourself for this. You may want to do it totally deferred.
So I can give myself points.
You can give yourself points. And what the good part about this is as a Directors Guild member, part of your director's contract says you'll be paid X amount of dollars when the points kick in. The Directors Guild attorneys would make sure when those points kicked in that you would get your money.
If I plan to do a documentary, which is sort of the idea I've been working on, but I need actors. Can I get actors to play themselves and not have to get a SAG agreement if they're SAG people?
If you're interviewing a performer as themselves, then you wouldn't need to cover the performers. It wouldn't have to be a SAG signatory film with respect to those performers.
Could you just remind me of what you've done? I mean, I've seen you in things, but what in particular have you done?
Party of Five.
Party of Five.
NYPD
That's right.
Blue.
NYPD. People say I look a little like Charlie from Party of Five.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
What appeals to you in a script? What do you look for when you're choosing?
What do I look for? Good story.
Good story.
Good story. As an actor, you look for, I don't know, I always look for something that I can key into, that like, I might have so I can be an advocate for that person, something personal.
When you act, I mean, do you use the method? What style do you?
I don't know. I probably use a combination of different techniques. You kind of come up with your own. But I mean, I don't believe that if you have to kill somebody in a script, that you go out and, you know, have to kill somebody to know
right.
what that's like. So there's a line there.
Do you like doing comedies, or you like doing serious stuff?
I've been told I'm not funny. So.
Oh, that's.
No, yeah, I'd love to do comedy.
Really? Well, because I think the movie I'm working on, it's going to be sort of a comic drama type of movie. It's about my life.
So like a dark comedy?
I'm about to go. I mean, you guys almost done? Because I told those guys we were going to meet them.
One minute.
Hey, look, I found this. I thought it was the stuff you were looking for. Gordon was talking about for the
It's
terrace.
great, baby. Just give us 1 minute, all right?
All right.
What,
Everything all right?
Yeah, no, it's cool. You mind if I listen?
No, it's come right in.
He's an actor.
Oh, you're both actors?
Yeah.
So you're SAG?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm an actor as well. You got the Movie Time channel?
Movie Time?
Yeah, I was on actually last night. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Can we get back to what you
Sure.
said?
No,
Is it a dark comedy or is it?
It's going to be dark at moments.
What do you mean by drama?
Wait, I mean, is he making a movie?
Yeah, but he said
You're
it's
making a movie?
I'm making a movie.
What kind of
he
parts
said
are you looking
it's a comedy, baby, and a drama at the same time, and I don't.
That's cool. I mean, I can do that. Dark comedy,
John.
a sexy,
John.
tough guy,
Well,
kind of vulnerable.
John, what is a comedy drama?
A comedy drama is a drama that's funny, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we can do like serious moments. Are you guys looking for like a,
But
you
isn't
know?
that just like a romantic
Well,
comedy, or is it a romantic comedy? Or a
There's so
light
many
comedy?
elements. It's layered, is what it is.
Do you have guns and like and explosions and stuff?
If we have enough money, there might be.
That's cool. I mean, what do y'all think? I mean,
Well,
is the
I'm
budget-
trying to. We're making it. I'm going to Sundance.
You're taking a movie to Sundance. I'm interested. I mean, I'm available.
Well, actually, yeah, that's great.
I mean, you should talk to me. We should go get a bowl of soup, some coffee.
Would you do me a big favor? Could you just give us a moment alone? Would that be a problem?
Oh, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Baby, just give me 5 minutes.
It's gonna be fun. We're
Give me
gonna
5 minutes to talk to the guy.
No, it's all right. No, it's seriously. But we're at the end.
No,
we're all
we-
gonna be driving out to Sundance. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I mean, this is gonna be a real fun thing.
I'd have to read a script first.
Oh,
But-
that's
but,
right.
Yeah, I'll read the script. And
If you
it
call her,
sounds
talk
great.
to me
I wish
on
you
the
all
phone
the
because I mean, I'm there all
luck
the
in
time.
world.
All right.
It
I'm like,
sounds
I'm
great.
Do you
in
work
an apartment.
days?
I don't ever work. I'm at the
Oh,
apartment.
man,
so.
really. Hi there. Hi. Looks like a great film they're putting on here. Aren't you the continuity person? I'm actually trying to find out if I need one for my film. What do continuity people do?
For instance, let's say a dinner scene. You have a table with 4 or 5 people sitting around it. I have to make sure that the level of water that's in the glasses is the same in all the takes. If someone is putting a piece of food in their mouth during a certain line, I need to keep track of that in case we need to go back and get a close-up. Well, crossing the line is another really important thing that people, the average person in a movie theater would never understand the concept of crossing a line, but they would recognize it when they saw it on the screen.
Well, I would never cross the line. I mean, I'm afraid of unions.
This lesson is known as crossing the line, or breaking the 180-degree rule. All filmmakers must know and respect this rule so as not to confuse the audience. This is what I mean. If I were an athlete, if I were a football player, and this inky spotlight were my football, with the camera on this side of the line as it is now, it would appear as if I were traversing from left to right. However, if the camera were to cross this line and be on the other side, it would appear as if I am traversing from right to left, thus causing chaos with home viewers.
Well, do I really need continuity? Because I'm making a film that's going to go to Sundance, and I don't have a lot of money, so is that something I can do myself?
So you're not making a real film.
Hey, thanks for sitting in for me. That was great.
Oh, sure.
That's all right. So I'm planning on doing a film to go to Sundance. Do you think I could do it myself?
I gotta go. So, good
Okay.
luck with your movie.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I think for diversity, I should probably get a black friend in the movie.
Okay, I'm black, yeah.
Hi, I'm the hero's comedic sidekick. I like to yell special catchphrases like, "You got that right, Jack!"
I'm the undercover cop, interrogator, tough guy on the street. I show that cops just don't sit around eating donuts and beating black people. I could go for a cup of coffee.
I'm the scientist. My job is to explain the backstory and exposition to the hero and audience. I never get the ladies.
I'm a macho, Corvette-driving macho guy. I like good beer, strong cologne, hair gook, and watch it, buddy. I'm digging your chick.
Hi, I'm Angel, the hooker with a heart of gold. You can have my body, but I'm keeping my soul. Lip kissing is for my one true love.
I'm the large, simple guy. People don't understand me. And I always die before the end of the movie.
You know, I was singing a song the other day for my boom operator. It goes like this. He's a boom operator. Boom operator.
This is a sound man. The sound man records dialogue during shooting. He records the dialogue through his boom microphone or his wireless microphone, antenna depicted here. He listens to the sound through his headphones and records the sound in his DAT or Nagra recorder. Note C47 on lapel.
All right, let me just get a level here. All right. All right, this is the scene. As you remember, you're the girlfriend, you're me. Okay, you're telling her that you're making a film, and then she goes nuts, and she starts telling you about film stuff. I don't know how she knows this stuff, but regardless, she just goes off, okay? Right. But you're really in love with her, and she doesn't care about you, okay? Very simple. Okay, go ahead. I love you.
You're making a film, aren't you?
Excuse me, hold it.
What?
Excuse me.
Well, I'm making a film here.
Do you have a permit for this?
A permit?
Yeah, a permit.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
To do it, listen, you're shooting on the streets of New York, you need a permit from the mayor's office of broadcasting, simple.
Right, no, I
Where's
have
the permit?
I have it, it's in my car. I'll come right, I'll get it for you. Just stay there.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm here to, I guess, get a permit. I was told I have to come to the mayor's office to get a permit. Is this
Have
the
you-
right place?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
great.
Have you done this before?
Done getting
Gotten
a
a
permit?
permit?
No, I haven't.
Permit is pretty simple.
and it carries some serious privileges. You get free parking, free public locations, and if you need it if you have any ambitious shot where you're working out in the street or, you know, something large and outside, we have a police unit that works with you, and that's also free.
Oh, great. Oh, so the permit itself is free?
The permit is free, the public locations are free, the street parking is free, and the police assistance as needed by a special unit attached to this office is also free.
As a New Yorker, I'm interested in free parking. So do you get people who can come in for the permits just to get the free parking, or?
No, that's a felony offense.
If I just want to lock up Times Square or the Brooklyn Bridge, it's not a problem? I just get a permit for that?
No. Well, you do, but that's a little more elaborate. If you want to do some very ambitious place that's heavily traveled, we have to figure out what time you can do it exactly. You have to tell us just what you're going to do, what you want to do, and we'll figure out with you how to set that up logistically so you get what you want, but so we don't cause a traffic jam that's unnecessary, or do something else silly that will you know, be too inconvenient to too many other people.
What I'm saying is that you're not going to judge my film and say, well, you can't use the Brooklyn Bridge because you're only spending a certain amount?
You can get the same assistance that we give any feature film, and it's on the basis of what your shot requires on a given day, and if you need the police, you'll have them, and we do it for any budget of any size. It's a first come, first served basis as far as the limits of assignment of police is concerned. What we need from you is insurance for your production, and you need to bring us a certificate that basically holds the City of New York harmless, names us as what they call additional insured. And that's $1 million for each count of general liability. But that's not the price of the insurance. That's just how much insurance you're carrying.
Because I have just a little bit less than that. Well, I have car insurance, so if I just shot the film from my car window, would that be all right? Then I wouldn't need this insurance?
No, that's not going to make any difference.
Well, okay, so what insurance? So it's just the basic that I need?
You will need a production package covering your negative film or videotape, depending on what you're going to film it on, faulty stock, faulty camera processing, prop sets and wardrobe, miscellaneous equipment, third-party property damage, your basic workers' compensation. You might want cast insurance. You'll definitely need negative insurance.
Negative insurance?
Yes.
Is that in case somebody says something bad or I'm mean or?
No.
No, that's errors and omissions.
The negative insurance protects you and reimburses you for direct damage to the negative film.
Oh, the negative that I shoot?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because that is
like
the main ingredient to your project, correct?
Yeah, I guess, and the actors.
You have to clear your title.
Okay.
It is also for defamation of character, piracy.
Piracy, is that like if a peg-leg man tries to steal my film?
No.
I'm planning to take this film to Sundance. Is there any insurance you can offer me that it will get there, and if it doesn't, that I can collect on it?
That you're going to mail the film there?
No, I mean, I want to get into the festival. I'm saying I want to get
no,
insurance to make sure that I get in.
No, you can't buy insurance to apply to get into the festival. There's no guarantee.
Lock it down.
What's the problem?
We got a production going on here, buddy.
Are you a PA?
Yeah, I've been PAing for a while now.
Yeah, I used to be a PA.
That's good, that's good.
So can I cross or I can't?
No.
So where's the camera in this? I don't see.
Way down there. You go about 15 to 17 blocks.
Why are you locking?
Panavision, big trucks.
What film is this?
Yeah, you guys are fine. You guys are great. You stay right here. It's a Treat Williams vehicle. He's making a big comeback. Treat Williams. Gonna get the lights shut down in a minute. I'm on the phone with the mayor. Got a lot of things going on.
So I used to be a PA myself.
Great.
You know, I worked on some big films. Worked for big companies like Miramax and stuff like that.
Oh, so you must know Flo Goldberg.
Flo, yeah, Flo is great.
You're a liar. She doesn't exist. What's with you?
It was some woman.
You think you're gonna lie your way to the top?
I'm not lying. I was a PA.
Listen. I don't have time. I'm doing a job.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Do you want to make it in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Well, then you gotta obey people. It starts here. This is a chain of commands. PA.
PA is the end of the command.
That's what they want everyone to believe. I'm calling the shots here. Yeah, you're fine. Break it through.
All right. Well,
the dog. It's okay. Listen. What's the seriously? Are you a football player all of a sudden?
No, I'm trying to get by, and you're blocking me. I have to get to. I have a meeting.
You see the cameras?
I don't see anything.
They're there. You have any receipts?
Receipts?
It's a PA thing.
I've been directing some movies, not very well, and I don't make movies for HBO, so it's a sad state of existence. A lot of people say, "Hey, wait a second, you're a director. You must get a lot of action." Only when I say it. Does a movie have to be good to get mentioned on your page?
No, to tell you the honest to God truth, we don't care. The movie can stink. I don't care about the movie. But what it is it's how you market yourself. Let's say you're on the film and something happens with like the catering and the lights go out, or your cameras run out of batteries or whatever. Some crazy mishap. People are always afraid to say stuff about that because they think it's going to be like reflect badly on their film or something. You got to pay attention to little stuff like that because it's the little stuff and the funny stuff that's going to get you the press. And you can't be afraid to plug your movie that way. And that's going to put you ahead of somebody else.
We've got some stars who are interested. I've got
Stars?
Bobby Kennedy Jr. in it.
Oh.
Have you watched any films at Sundance? I haven't got anything there, but I've worked on.
Now the next one.
So, are you interested maybe in acting in this film, or no? Maybe we could do like a weekly update on how the film's doing. And
On just your film?
do you think it would help maybe if I came out as a gay man?
Well, are you a gay man?
What happens if I was gay and then decided not to be gay?
This is just to promote the film.
I could go dance at Hogs and Heifers or something.
Tony Curtis's Dance at Hogs and Heifers. You need sex, you need money, you need fame, you need power, you need just utter stupidness is good, if stupidness is a word.
Josh?
Jim.
John.
John.
What's up?
How are you? I haven't seen you since the...
We had dinner.
That is so funny because we were talked about film.
Yeah,
and
we
you
talked
inspired
about,
me.
Yeah, I'm working on a film.
You're working on a film?
Here, the set?
This is my film.
This is your film?
Craziest thing, it's the next night, okay? On a napkin, write down a couple ideas, fax it off to somebody else. Next thing I know, it's a $40 million movie. They want me to direct. So this is great. Sorry, this is Angelina.
Hi.
Angelina. Alika. This is Lika. Angelica.
Alika.
Like the movie place. We're going to use her in the picture.
So you're an actress?
Yeah,
great.
she's wonderful.
How did you get? I still don't understand. You got $40 million because you wrote a napkin?
Well, it's ideas. That's what they want today. They don't want screenplays. John, that's where I think maybe your project is lacking a little bit. Are you still doing the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm directing.
The PAs.
I'm directing a movie.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to go to Sundance.
It's a cute festival. It's nice. It's country folk.
It's like the festival.
It's like country. Well, it's not Cannes. That's where we met. And she's hungry.
You're hungry?
She's hungry.
Yeah, that's nice.
But I'd love you to come by the set sometime.
Well, I mean, maybe I don't know if you did. I feel like I've gained a lot of experience. Maybe I could work with you. You might want to invest now in my film that you're interested.
We could use him on the film.
You could use me. I mean, yeah, I could be the assistant director, or I could even help.
We could use one of those.
The best boy. Can you hold a grip? What?
One of those little animals.
Gopher.
Gopher.
It's true.
We need someone to buy the cappuccinos.
Hey there. Sorry to bother you.
I'll be right with you.
Can I help you?
Thank you. Yes, I wanted to get this film developed.
Oh no, you don't do
Really?
that here.
You don't develop.
Developed, or you want them transferred? They're already developed?
No, I want to develop them.
Developing? You
No.
can't even send it to Kodak. I've sent it before and they say that they don't do that service.
So where can I do your place?
No idea.
All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do I have to ring the bell?
All right, you cool?
Hi.
Hi.
I'd like to know what happens before I get my film in.
Okay. You can leave your film here.
Well, I'll just bring it with me.
Okay. What this is a video analyzer. It takes negative, reverses the polarity on the screen so that the timer sees a positive image.
And you're the timer?
Right. And there's a series of lights here, and these lights represent numbers. The timer can see what would happen to the image if it goes red or green or blue or darker, lighter, etc. When the timer puts his lights and his corrections in, it punches out a computer tape. This is the tape that we put on to the printing machines, and this is what reacts, the printing machine reacts to the color and density control of this.
This is like a piano roll?
Well, it's a computer tape roll. This unit is called a panel printer. It's made by Bell & Howell. It's very expensive.
Bell & Howell?
Bell & Howell, right.
Are they
See the little tag up here?
Are they still in business?
Yes. I've just put the machine on, and this should give you an idea.
It's not working? What's in this one over here?
This is fix.
So you can't actually do it in a bathtub. That would be for still film.
That would be still. If you ever took 400 feet of film and you put it end to end, it'd be
400 feet.
Manageable.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, hey. How you doing?
Fine.
What?
What are you doing here?
We're just on our way to see Cabaret. His friend's a producer. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
What are you doing at unemployment?
Oh, I was just doing some research for my film, which is I'm working in film.
You're getting money.
Yeah, but I've finished most of the filming, so.
Oh, really? So you're onto your list of deliverables for the distributor, right? I mean, your negative cut, your M&E FX tracks, your video transfer to digital Betacam. I mean, of course, your PAL version.
Yeah,
right?
my PAL.
Okay. Well, I mean, even if your distributor sells your film, you're not going to see a penny of it anyway.
Great seeing you. I was told I have to see a negative cutter at some point, so I'm wondering why I need to come here.
What we do is we follow whatever you've designed or given us, and we go through all those dailies that you shot and just pull out what you need and put it together.
I mean, wouldn't I be able to do that myself, or?
You got to remember, it's your original negative, and once you cut it, there's no going back.
So you actually cut the film together?
We actually physically cut the negative. We actually take a scissor to it and snip it and cement it together.
No, but seriously, do you cut it with lasers or something? Or
Oh no, that's it. That's the whole thing. White glove and a scissor.
So if I'm getting this straight, you cut the negative, and then I get that taken, and they make a print, right?
Correct. So we're the final process before the prints are made for screenings.
I see. You ever work on a documentary?
Oh, yeah, actually, we worked on quite a few. In fact, one of the more recent ones was The Making of And God Spoke, which is a film about making a film. What's your film going to be about?
Napoleon.
You need a badge to get in.
So do I just pick one up over here?
No, you have to buy a badge for like $500 a long time ago.
$500 for a badge?
Yeah. Can I just close this? Yeah.
It's not free. You have to. People come here and they get their film shown and they pay nice fees and they basically pay for opportunities.
I just want to run in for a second because I'm a filmmaker, so I'm not actually like a patron of this movie.
If you were a filmmaker, you'd have a blue filmmaker badge.
Yeah, but I didn't know I needed a badge.
The Astral Somnambulist. Excuse me. Please see our movie.
Thank you. It's about a guy who wakes up in the middle of the night to get a drink of water, and he comes back into his room and he sees himself sleeping.
Yeah, some people from the industry are coming to check out like the new filmmakers, the new talent, the new shows, up and coming features.
This is a film market, right?
Well, why don't you use this market to, market yourself outside of FM and just meet the buyers out here?
Road to Park City.
I am marketing to no one.
I'll see your film.
This man will see my film. Who will join him? Shut up. Thank you.
So what exactly is a producer's rep?
Typically what we do is a producer or director, or writer-director, someone who's made a movie, is trying to sell their movie, and they have no idea what to do. So they call upon someone they think has some idea what to do, and we take on the obligation to try and the undertaking to try and sell the film to a distributor.
You're the right person to go to if I want to get it sold. Like
Absolutely. I'm the best person to go to if you want to get it sold.
So, well, the thing is, I'm planning to take a film to Sundance.
Mhm.
So, would you be able to help in that angle? Is it?
It's a feature or a documentary?
Well, it's a little bit of both in a way.
When applying to Sundance, and there's the applications that you have boxes you have to check off. One says narrative feature and one says documentary. Which box would you check?
Probably the one with least entries, I think. So, what films have you represented?
A number of films, including Star Map, Sunday. I worked on Sling Blade. I worked on too many to remember. A number of films that have been at Sundance, and a number of films that have sold that weren't at Sundance.
If I were to be making a film and plugging Sundance, let's say ad nauseum, do you think that would help my chances to get into Sundance?
If you were, you treated Sundance favorably in the movie and talked about them constantly, I'd say you're virtually assured to get into Sundance.
So, you ever buy any clothes from the Sundance catalog or anything?
Yeah, most of what well, it's not just clothing now. It's home furnishings and car mats, a nice car deodorizer, and outdoor furniture. But so most of my lifestyle is built around the Sundance catalog.
I went to Sundance 10 years ago. I won an award in that big
There you go, buddy.
picture show. Thank you. My life has changed
Sorry,
now.
are you the guy who won Sundance a few years back?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, I saw your film. It was great. Peekaboo Streets or something?
Oh, thanks, yeah. That was the highlight of my life, man.
So, what are you doing here?
I'm just sort of, well, I'm making a film, yeah.
Right here?
Well, I mean, not right now. We're doing pre-production stuff, all that kind of stuff.
I see.
Yeah. What you want to be a PA on my film?
No,
I could use you.
No, that's all right. What is it, like a homeless film or something?
No, it's not a homeless film. It's about like an artist putting his stuff together. I got stuff going on though. I mean.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. No, I mean this is just kind of a hobby. I like to go out and do this kind of stuff.
So you're doing a lot of films then?
Yeah. I mean, sort of.
Well, anyway, no. Good luck to you.
Oh, thanks, man. Good luck to you.
Oh, thanks.
It's rewarding. Very rewarding. Sundance in Colorado.
I mean, you definitely think about festivals because that's the way to go, and especially for a director, they have great awards for festivals and things like that, and a lot of director-based things. Sundance is, it's really hard to get into.
So you could have empty film going on with 3 splices and 4 sets of leader within the body of that film, and if you build up enough of a hype, you're going to get a real selective viewing at Sundance.
I mean, are you hoping to make a film maybe to go to Sundance?
I doubt this one will be accepted there, but I shot a movie some years ago that won the Popular Award, which is the one where the audience votes for their favorite movie, and it won. It was a movie called Longtime Companion.
I've acted in 2 films in my years in this business. One of them started off as American Junkyard. They changed the name to Family and Honor in Australia and England, and it's out in the United States as Don't Mess With My Sister.
Well, yeah, I was in a student film once. It was a very small role.
No nudity, I'm guessing.
No nudity, and the woman didn't have to be naked, but I never saw the film, and I was an extra on Longtime Companion.
I was a producer of one movie called Sunday, which won Sundance, by the way.
I went to film school, so I did make some films back then, and I've been a part of a lot of films. So. I feel like I haven't made any large features myself, but I've been a part of a lot of them. So.
I was going to be a nuclear engineer, actually.
I mean, I get 400 or 500 people come in, and maybe one guy makes it. And, to me, I can go to Atlantic City and put $300 down on the craps table, and they probably come up with as good odds of making money as most people making a film. To me, it's too speculative.
And we've submitted to a lot of festivals. We submitted to Sundance and Slam Dance, which is kind of like the counterpart of Sundance, which is actually even harder to get into than Sundance. Last year they had, I think, 1,500 entries, and they only accepted 13 feature lengths and 13 shorts. So it's a tough, it's a tough thing. But there are other
I see you at Sundance.